to Chapter 9, Fundamentals of Lean Process Improvement. In Chapter 9, we're going to take a look at the layout of a facility and what it means to be a focused factory. We're going to start off with, I'm going to forward this to number 13. Okay, a focus factory is a subplant that's devoted to producing a product family. So in the videos that will go along with this, I have Modine Manufacturing, Focus Factory. They actually call it a focus factory, and this video is going to explain. And then the Toyota Formula One car factory. It is a focus factory, although the video isn't about the term focus factory. This one is. And so by watching these two, you will be able to do your discussion for today. Let's go back to the PowerPoint and look again at what a focus factory is. A focus factory operates largely autonomously from other areas of the plant. That means largely on its own, has its own supervision and management, its own workers, its own internal control, etc. So you would think, gosh, if you do that, that must be very inefficient. Well, let's take a look at some concepts that are related. A product layout. So if we lay out a factory by the product, it has high efficiency but low volume, as you can see. If we lay it out by the process you go through rather than the actual product. So they may have 5 different products, but they use the same process. That's what they're meaning. In this case, it has low efficiency, low volume, but you can create a high variety of items. All right, with this in mind, we're going to move on. All right, as we look at the processes here that it takes to make these various pieces of equipment, we're going to see some commonalities. The commonalities are called families. So if we were going to divide this factory, we would have possibly this family and this family. Red family, the green family. Excuse me while I get the right ones. Okay. Why are focus families sometimes better than non-focus families? They require less travel time and material. Let's look back at waste. And waste means the time it takes to move from one piece of equipment to the other, for example. All right. I like this slide because it shows 2 different families being produced, but the parts departments being in the center. So the metal parts and the plastic parts can accommodate both families. So by the way it's organized, by the cell, in the cell way that is organized, both families can access these, but have their separate items going. Now that idea is used quite a bit. I'm going to move ahead to slide 36, which is of a hospital. Think about how a hospital works. In today's day, the hospital has many wings. So it might have a wing for the heart section, for maternity section. And yes, there are a lot of commonalities there, but within the hospital, there is a place where they can all go for x-rays and lab tests, and it's generally in a strategic spot, so everyone who needs it can access it. Each area or each focus area or family area has its own physicians, etc. I had a couple slides earlier that I thought would be helpful. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and get out of this, and I'm going to go back to your lessons tab, And I think this is enough introduction to basically get the main concepts out to you. What I'd like you to do now is to watch this Modine Manufacturing Focused Factory video and get a really good idea of what a focused factory is. Next, I'll have you watch the Toyota plant and then move through your chapter. In your chapter, it will explain the difference between process and product layout, product families, focused families, and then you will be able to take your quiz and complete your discussion questions. If you have questions or concerns at any time regarding the material, the content of the textbook, or the assignments, please email me. This is Marilee Feldman signing off.